Welcome back, language enthusiasts. In today's video, we are continuing our journey through the fascinating world of phrasal verbs. If you haven't caught our earlier videos in our Exploring Phrasal Verbs series, you are in for a treat. Today, we are building on what we have learned so far. So if you have missed any of the previous episodes, be sure to check them out in our playlist linked in the description below. Hi everyone. I'm Teacher Manette from ChrisAmericas.com, where we help you to level up and show the world the best version of yourself. Ever been in a conversation where you hear phrases like run into or come across and think, wait, what? Fear not. By the end of this video, you will be turning up your English game like a pro, so stick around. What are phrasal verbs? You see, English is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about the beautiful dance between verbs and particles. And that is where phrasal verbs come into play. At its core, a phrasal verb is just a standard verb jazzed up with a preposition or an adverb. Sounds simple, right? But here is where it gets tricky. These combos often have a completely different meaning from what you'd expect. Phrasal verbs are often referred to as building blocks in language because they function as fundamental units that construct the structure and meaning of sentences. Speakers of a language use phrasal verbs to build their expressions and convey nuanced ideas. Learning and understanding phrasal verbs is crucial for effective communication, as they are pervasive in everyday language and play a key role in expressing a wide range of actions, emotions, and relationships. Just as building blocks are essential for constructing a sturdy building, phrasal verbs are essential for constructing rich and varied language expressions. Whether you're watching a Hollywood movie, enjoying an English song, or having a casual chat at a cafe, phrasal verbs are everywhere. Imagine being at a cafe and a friend says, I ran into Sarah yesterday. If you're picturing a collision, well, you've got another thing coming. Ran into here simply means they met Sarah unexpectedly. See? Building blocks of a conversation. Let's dissect a phrasal verb, shall we? A phrasal verb has two main parts. The verb, the action dude like take, run, break, and so on, and the particle. This can be a preposition or an adverb, like up, down, in, out, and so on. Combine them, and voila! You've got a phrasal verb. Now, to make things a tad easier, let's bucket these phrasal verbs and look at some common categories. Category 1. Action and movement. First up, we have gear up. It means to prepare for action, and I'm gearing up for a thrilling bike ride. Helmet on? Check. When you run out of milk, it doesn't mean sprinting with the carton. It just means that you do not have any milk left. Or if you jump in, you might be joining into a conversation or physically jump into the pool. Now, let's zoom in on the next one. It's not just for cameras. Zoom in means to focus on details. Let's zoom in on some awesome examples. Grab your pens because we are about to dash off to the next one. Dash off means to write or to do something quickly. I'm going to dash off a quick note to our viewers. Category 2. Emotions and relationships. Ever met someone and just immediately hit it off? That is when two people really connect and enjoy each other's company. For example, I met Sarah at the party and we hit it off right away. We talked for hours. Ever had a fallout with a friend? No, you didn't tumble anywhere. It just means that you had a disagreement. And if two people break up, they are ending a relationship. Now, what happens when there's a little disagreement due to a fallout? You patch things up. It means to reconcile or resolve an issue. After the argument, they took some time to cool off, and later they patched things up over dinner. When someone starts to like or accept something or someone, they warm up to it. At first, he wasn't sure about the new project, but over time, he warmed up to the idea and became really enthusiastic. Feeling a bit down? We all do sometimes. When you need to lift someone's spirits, you tell them to cheer up. She was having a tough day, so I tried to cheer her up with some funny jokes and ice cream. Category 3. Business and work. First up, we have clock in. It's not just about time. It's about officially starting your workday. Imagine you're a detective and your office hours are your mission hours. So grab your imaginary magnifying glass and clock in. If someone decides to start up a cafe, they are beginning a new business. And if a company is taken over, another company is acquiring it. In the business circus, we often have to juggle priorities. It's not about becoming a circus performer, but rather skillfully managing multiple tasks at once. Just don't drop the balls, metaphorically speaking, of course. When it's time to call it a day, imagine picking up the business hotline and saying, "Today you have been conquered tasks." It's the sweet sound of accomplishment, signaling the end of your workday. Category 4. Everyday activities. The classic wake up, the moment our day kicks off. But what if we add a twist? Wake up to a new playlist. Now that's how you turn a morning into a dance party. Time to get dressed, but let's spice things up. Get dressed up. Who said fancy attire is only for special occasions? Wear that sequin jacket to the grocery store. Make every day a runway. Feeling lazy? Eat out. No, not at a restaurant. Eat out of the box. Because who needs plates when your favorite meal is delivered? After this video, maybe you'll hang out with friends or switch off your phone to relax. So, feeling a bit overwhelmed? No worries. Here's how to tackle phrasal verbs. Context is king. Always, 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 always look at the surrounding words. They will give you clues. Literal translation, a big no-no. Wake up is not about attending a wake. It's what you do every morning. Understand? Use them in sentences. Instead of just learning give up, say, "I won't give up on learning English." Dive into English content. Songs, movies, TV shows. These are your best teachers. Notice how characters use phrasal verbs in conversations. Alright, game time. I'll say a phrasal verb and you guess the meaning. Ready? Hold on. Give it a moment. Yes, it can mean to wait or to physically grasp something. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment with a sentence using the phrasal verb hold on, or share a phrasal verb that always trips you up. Let's learn together. Phrasal verbs might seem daunting, but remember, every expert was once a beginner. With practice and exposure, you will be using them effortlessly, impressing native speakers and turning up your English game. That's a wrap for today, folks. If you want to learn more, go to our website, chrisamericas.com, for more in-depth English content. Check out the videos popping on the screen right now. If you want to use English to take your career to the next level, then click on the link under this video to join our Level Up training. And if you want speaking practice with native teachers all day, every day, then watch our free 16-minute lesson about how you can understand what I'm saying but still can't speak. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might also benefit from it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more language learning tips, tricks, and facts. See you in our next linguistic adventure. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Bye.